Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
All right, man. They saying that Terence Crawford, Eddie Hearn is saying it. You got some publications saying it that he could be moving up a weight class one too far. You can be a dick if you want to. I'm about to say some bullshit, but we on YouTube. But I mean, realistically, that could be the truth. That jump from 47 to 54 is one of the more monumental jumps in weight classes. One of the reasons why gloves go up 10 ounces, and then from 47 to 54, them guys get a lot more bigger. Pause. You slobbing on me? Go on, sit down. They punch hard and they athletic. You know what I'm saying? So when you move up from 54 to 47, 54, you got to bring that IQ. You got to bring the skill. You got to pack somewhat of a respectable punch. And a lot of them guys, historic, the last generation of them, they wasn't the most skilled guys. They were just really rugged. Even Jermell Charlo, he was the most skilled of the guys. But we seen him lose on a couple, or have some fights that could have went the other way on a couple occasions. The first Castanos fight, the Vanes Monterosian fight, he was getting starched by John Jackson until Star Jackson just stopped punching and got caught. So, but yeah, so going up there, he's gonna have to really use his skill. And up there, and they talking about how big Paul's Mattermoff is for this fight, and the size he putting on. That just lets you know right then and there, speed is going to be Crawford's key. Combination punching, speed, and size in boxing always, and I don't know why people put a lot of stock into it. Being taller and bigger is not always an advantage, especially when you're muscular. That's not always the advantage that you're looking to have. For real, that's not always the advantage you're looking to have, because that it really don't mean much. For real, it really don't mean much. Not straight with the long way. I'm tripping. I could just move back around. But yeah, a lot of times, you can take a punch, but it make you a little bit slower. So, is it a possibility that Mattermoff might crack Crawford? Absolutely. Can you give a punch, and can you take a punch? That's the number one thing. If you can take the punch when you go up, man, you got a good chance of winning. Can you take that punch? Can you take that punch? Can you take that punch? So, is it a possibility that he won weight class out of his troop? Yeah, he fought at 35. So, 40, 47, for his fourth weight class he done fought at. So, it could be a possibility. Or, he can get better with weight. And the guys that tend to get better as they move in weight, they start to creep towards their natural weight. Or, they just that skillful. Alexander Usyk saw that he had the skill and the will and the heart. Not everybody got the skill, the will, and the heart. Not everybody possesses that. The skill, the will, the heart. It's more than just skill. You gotta have a heart. You gotta have a heart. But yeah, he could be one weight class out of his truth. But a lot of guys like Eddie Hearn, a lot of these dudes writing these articles just saying they just hating on him. Like, you hating on a guy for no fucking reason because he beat Errol Spence. Like, y'all should be hating Errol Spence for false advertising. Y'all should be hating on PBC for false advertising. For not being who they say they are. But y'all hating on the dude that's real and that can fight and that's bringing excitement. Everything you ask for. Knock motherfuckers out, excitement, want to fight everybody that he can. And they hate him. And I did the Lomachenko the tank video. But they sit here and they justify and they pedestalize the sucker shit in boxing. The suckers, the guys that duck. Tank, Loma, we can go on and on again. Canelo, they fine with that. Life has become high school. I keep telling y'all that. You know, y'all niggas shop like y'all in high school. And I don't mean like, oh, y'all shop like y'all too young. When I say y'all shop like y'all in high school, y'all buy the popular shit even though you don't like it. It's just, oh, this gonna give me the bitches. This gonna give me the attention. And y'all go for y'all fighters the same way. Y'all fuck with y'all fighters the same way. It ain't that they good or nothing. It's because, you know, they popping. So y'all fuck with, oh man, I fuck with him, man. He popular and he you know, but he be on some sucker shit and y'all justify the sucker shit. But when real niggas be on real time, y'all be mad. Shit crazy. My bad, I had to go return my brakes. They was under warranty, so that's why you go Duralast Gold. That's why you spend a little money sometimes. But well, yeah, sometimes you can move up one time out your truth. You don't know. Sometimes guys can't take the punch, and you be like, well, won't they know that shit in sparring and all that? Sparring is sparring. You know what I'm saying? Sparring is sparring, man. Getting in there and actually like boxing with a ninja. You know what I'm saying? With 10-ounce gloves on and all that type stuff, and then obviously you feel a certain type of way when you're moving with the weight on, but it's nothing like with them lights on. When them lights on, it's a different ball game. When them lights come on, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. It is a different ball game. When them lights come on, it's on and popping. That's what I will say. It is on and popping. So we'll see, but you know, a lot of it is just hate. There's no education behind it. When it boil down to it, it's no education behind it. A lot of these, oh man, he probably too small to move up and do this. He ain't big enough to do this. A lot of them niggas just be hating. A lot of times, a lot of these niggas just be hating, bro. But in reality, there's a good chance that Matamov might just be too much. Sometimes, you know, moving up and taking a punch. Sometimes moving up, the strength is too much, the power is too much. And this is why you got to beat dudes with skill. Real talk, this is why you got to beat people with skill, speed, power. And his number one thing is really going to be hit and don't get hit. His speed is going to have to be on full display. You know, if he carried a punch, that's a bonus. But it's the speed. The speed is what you beat bigger guys with. The speed, footwork. You know what I'm saying? That's what they usually ain't seeing. Somebody that's coming up that speed. And if you can punch, you know, you got the skill to go with it, bro. It becomes a different ball game. It becomes a different ball game. So, but you know, Matamov is a big, strong guy. Crawford is a strong guy. You know, he can punch and all that. So, like I said before, man, I mean, when you moving up the weight, that punch, the size, them leaning on you, them, you know, the clinches and all that becomes a factor. You know, all that becomes a factor. But when you start factoring in the speed and, you know, you start beating them to the punch, causing frustration, and they start to walk into shots, then then the ball game becomes fun. Then you really start to put in some work. So, but yeah, it's a good chance that maybe Matamov is too much. Now somebody say, oh, he's just a bigger, stronger Jeff Horn. Sometimes it's all you need. You know, nice body work here, you know what I'm saying? How this shit go. But, you know, it's speed. A lot of people think it's a foregone conclusion. Oh, he's just gonna go up there and whoop somebody and dominate this guy. It ain't usually no foregone conclusion, man. When you moving up in weight, especially 47, 54, that's dangerous. You going fight for champions and punchers, dangerous. It's a dangerous job. So, but hey, when you're moving up, can you take the punch? Can you get respect? You're gonna use your speed, gonna use your power. That's what it's about, your skills. Like I said, 54 ain't the most skillful motherfuckers around, but they rugged, they rough, they strong. So that's the difference. What they lack in skills, they make up with it in heart, chin, ruggedness, power. Hey, that's what they make up for. But hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications to go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description, the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.